What's up, guys? Morning. What's up, guys? Good morning. All right. So let's see here. Good morning. What's up, guys? Right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to look at Forex Factor real quick. All right. All right. So you guys see Forex Factory. So 8:30 we have a little bit of news, and then 10 o'clock we have a little bit of news again. So definitely between those times, whether it's 8:30 or 10, we're really gonna get the momentum with the dollar today. So look at the dollar. Hmm. I'm still pretty overall bearish on the dollar. Yeah, guys. All right, let's go back to this. To the DXY. I'm still overall bearish on DXY, guys. Overall, on the higher time frames, it's still looking bearish. Still looking bearish for me. All right, so Euro. Okay, yeah, Euro could be almost a buy right now, for sure. Euro could definitely be setting up for a buy. Nice, yeah. AEDs are bullish too. That's good. Let me see. So AU is looking better. It's looking probably like a buy too. Okay, definitely AU is looking like a buy. Definitely. I'm definitely liking that. Mm. So AU has a potential buy setup, guys. All right. And I would say EU is also a potential buy setup. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. So I'm not in these trades yet. But essentially, this is how it would look for me. Um, Once we kind of get just a little bit more confirmation, then I think we can get in these trades. I also think that this is going to get bullish, but we'll see. That's been a little finicky all week. So let me see here. I definitely wanted to break these highs first. Okay, let's look at the dollar. Okay, dollar starting to drop. So, me personally, guys, I like AU for the buy. I think you can get in right now. So, I like it. I like AU for the buy. I like AU for the buy. All right. AU for the buy, at least like 20 pips or so. So, that's one trade. Okay. And this is how I kind of set this up. All right. There's you know, like 15 pip stop loss maybe. 15 pip trailing and stop loss. Something like that. You could wait for the small maybe pullback if you want. Okay. But I do like the AU buy setup. So I will post that in the signals. Okay. I just posted in the signals. Yeah, news is at 8:30. I'm anticipating the dollar's going to drop for news. So we got 20 more minutes. Let me see here. Okay. Let's look at EU. So if A is also setting up. AU and EU for the buys. And we'll probably look at that. It's probably around 9:30, y'all. But this is the only two trades I'm looking at. EU and I guess I'll post Euro USD as well too. Okay. So we're just gonna wait, guys, for the news. All right. Not much we could do but just sit here and wait. All right. So we're just gonna wait, guys. 10 more minutes. Um, that's really it. We'll see what happens here. Both these trades. I like AU the best. So that's my main trade right now. And I kind of have it going like this for the day, something like that. We're just chilling in the trade, waiting for it to play out. Not stressing. Gonna be a very chill day. Let's look at the dollar. Dollar is definitely, I think, still overall bearish. What I think it's going to do is kind of maybe just pull back a little bit and then continue to drip down. This is kind of what I'm predicting for the dollar today, guys. You see my screen, right? Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay. So we got what? 5 more minutes until news, guys. 5 more minutes. AU's in profit. EU's in profit as well too. Let me see. Waiting for NAS to kind of set up. Potentially here at 9:30 though. Let's see. I want my A to hit TP. That's what I want. Okay, A's looking good. I like it. Okay, let's see what the dollar does for news about to happen, or not news, but well, it is news. So we'll see here what happens. So overall, it's bearish. Let's see what the news wants to do. 20 still going with the trend. There we go. It's dropping. There you guys go. You should be good. All right. So take some profits. Take some profits off. All right. So TP was hit. Okay. Boom. See. All right. And then it should reverse now. So get out because it just hit everything and start reverse. So it might reverse the rest of the day. Let's see. EU hit the TP as well. Look, hit TP. Now it's going to reverse. So, all right. So just be careful. So my TP's got hit on all these trades. I'm currently out of everything. Okay. So you see how quick that happened. The dollar dropped, and then now, it could honestly reverse the rest of the day. It could. If it really wanted to, it could. It could potentially reverse. So it just did have to drop first. So if you guys can see the DXY, it dropped, hit our zone. But now it's rejecting that zone very hard. So now it could be reversing for the rest of the day. Do you guys understand that? Right? So it spiked up really quick, took out all this liquidity up here, and then started to drop. Okay. We did the same thing with EU. Look at EU. Right? Shot up a good 20, 25 pips. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm gonna drop the pictures. Okay. So let me see here. So everything might reverse the rest of the day, guys. So just letting y'all know. I hope y'all still aren't in buys. Let's see here. Because that would make it a really nice reversal for the rest of the week. Because now it could be sell-offs now. We can potentially catch the sells on these trades now. So initially bought it, and if you look at it this way, took out these highs here. So now kind of looking for something like this. This is dripping though. All right. Let me go to euro. So let's go to the 5-minute chart. All right. Oops. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. So from what I see now, right, what makes sense to me now, right, is that there was bearish momentum, which we caught, dropped to a significant level here, or very close to it, which you guys can see right here. And it completely started to break structure. Okay. And now it's reversing for the rest of the day. So now, right, now I'm bullish on the dollar. So I caught the last sell-off, and now the dollar's going to remain bullish for the rest of the day. And that's how I'm looking at this, guys. Stop hunted everyone, took everyone out, then reverse. Pretty, standard stuff. So it was a nice little move, and then you get out. Yep. TPs were hit for everything, guys. So TPs were hit. Okay. Now here's my thing. If you were not able to capitalize on the move, all right, for whatever reason, maybe you mismanaged it properly, maybe you didn't get out quickly enough. Were there any people like that? You can say I in the chat. It's okay. It's a safe space. I promise. It's a safe space. Did you mismanage it? Did your TP get hit? Let me know. Talk to me. Nicole, was your TP hit? Was everyone's TP hit? Times two, Lisa. Shell, you said you got out just in time. You were waiting for the retest, Shan. Okay. And okay, this is the type of feedback that I need. You know, I'm trying to see what happened with you guys. AU. Okay, Roy said AUTP, Euro stop loss. Let me see. How did your stop loss get hit, man? Did it happen too quick, Roy? The T like it shot up. It was just too fast. Is that what it was? Pamela, your TP was hit. Shanson missed out, was waiting for the retest. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So, this is essentially, okay, this is essentially, guys, the reason why, the exact reason why I developed the manager. This is exactly why. Because TP did not hit, but got out before I lost all my profits. Okay, Gillian. That's not no potential to hit my reversal. Yeah, Lisa. The DXY still had, obviously, right, bearish momentum, right? So it was at least bearish for the initial part of the move, and now I believe for the rest of the day it's going to be bullish, right? And that would make sense. You know, you shoot up 20 pips, take people out, then reverse, right? That kind of makes sense as well. Same thing with Euro. So now I believe everything's ready to reverse the rest of the day. You know, so the rest of the session is going to be not super slow, but maybe not as quick. Let me see. Okay, so all right, let me see here. So all right, so let me all right. So okay, well let me show you guys. Okay, because I want to help you guys out, and I want you guys to see kind of a preview of the manager, and let me know if this will help you out. Okay, because this is the reason why I want the feedback, because I don't want to just be here, guys, and I'm calling these trades, and even if the trade is winning, you still maybe are break even, maybe managing the trade, or not making money with the signals or with the setups themselves, right? Because it doesn't matter if the setup is good, but you still don't make money, right? So let me kind of show you guys what is going to come out next week, because it's going to be ready for you guys next week. All right, so let me show you what reached my TP was at. Okay. Oh wow, so it's 9 pips away, Roy. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. So let me show you guys really quick. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, all right. So I realize that a lot of you guys, right, are not managing it correctly. So let me give you an example. Okay. So let's say that we are buying AJ, right? What you would do is you put 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip TP, then put whatever risk you want. So in this case, I want to do 5%. Okay. You just hit the buy button, right? And you now have your TP, your stop loss, right? But also the beautiful thing about your stop loss, okay, is that it's a trailing stop loss. Okay. So let's go like for instance, let's go to like AU because AU is like dripping right now. Let's go to let me see where is it. Let's go to AU. Okay. So we're on AUD, right? And I know it looks real crazy. But let's just say we want to sell it with 5% risk. Let's just say, okay. So now, right, we're in AUD for the sell. See, okay. Now the beautiful thing about this is, right, it always shows you your money, your TP, your stop loss, but also the biggest thing is that I can have auto partials. So TP1, I'm going to put 10 pips and I'll take 50% off. It'll look like that. TP2, I'll turn on. I'll make that 20 pips. I'll take another 50% off. Right? At TP3, 50, 30 pips, I'm going to take another 50% off. Okay? So all this means is every 10 pips, I'm cutting my position lot size in half every single time. Right? I can even do, okay, if I want to be, maybe even at 5 pips, I'm going to take out 25%. I don't know. Right? So you can have multiple partial areas automatically. So once this goes in like slight TP of 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 pips, whatever it is, right? I can say like we'll say like 8 pips here, right? So essentially, right, when things happen very quickly in the market, you're able to react off of the market and not in real human time, right? So as you can tell, right, my trading is very uh, automatic in a sense, right? I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to manage it. I don't have to do nothing, right? So if you've been missing out on the setups, right, you're doing too much work, like managing. You guys understand what I'm saying? You're doing too much work managing. You need to have a system pre-built for you that is going to just automate all of the managing of your trades. So you don't have to worry about that. I never have to worry about the management of my trade these days. Okay, let's say I want to sell it again. Okay, boom, got like another position. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. And again, this is just a demo example of me just showing you guys, right? So do you think this would help you? Yes or no? Put in the chat. Do you think this would help you? Right? Do you think it could help you? I want you to tell me in the chat. Do you think this would help you when you're messing up your management, your risk size, lot size, your partial taking, you're moving your stop loss to break even, trailing it, right? And I want you guys to just watch it, okay? And you see how the stop loss is now just moving down as the market is moving down. So it's protecting you the whole time, right? So as you're in profit, it's securing, mitigating your risk the whole time, right? So imagine if you had that when the market just spiked up for a quick 5 to 10 minutes, boom, you got in, okay, you made your money, you're done. So everyone's kind of getting a preview of the manager and all these yeses saying it will help them, right? You guys see the benefit, right, of having that automation to your trading. It makes it so easy now. It's a game changer for real. I mean, that's the name of it. It's a game changer. Okay, legit, legit. I'm telling you, gonna automate your trading in TTA. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's the biggest thing, guys, for me. And you see, I saw that problem for a long time that everyone is on our sessions, and you may even be analyzing correctly, but if you are not managing your trades properly, you're going to lose. You see what I'm saying, Isaac? Right, with everyone here, right? If you're not managing it properly, then it's not going to work. It doesn't matter how good you are. Okay, it doesn't matter, right? And the way I have it set up is you can remove all these things. So whatever you don't use, let's just say you don't use this, you can just have it set to, whatever you do use. Okay. So it's very customizable. You can do it. You can do what you want. You can minimize it. You can do whatever. Okay. So it makes it very convenient for whoever is using it. Like if we wanted to take 50% partials right now, let's just say we did. We're negative like 1.2%, as you guys can see on the right hand corner. So I have the lot size. If you guys can see, this is like a 4.72 lot size, right? So if I hit 50%, okay, automatically all my positions, or this is AUD USD, will get cut in half. Well, this is AJ. Let's cut off AJ. Okay. So you can always manually close partials if you want, right? You can always just manually click it, or you can have that and on top of the auto partial taking. Right. So again, this is just a demonstration, guys. These aren't real trades. So don't sit here and you're right. I'm not in any trades right now. Okay. I'm just showcasing you guys what I do, how I manage my trades, so you guys can see exactly like the style that I'm doing it. Right. I'll have my stop loss, my TP, and then I'll have my trailing, and I'll have my partials automatically set at predetermined levels. Right. I'll have TP1, TP2, TP3. I have three at least minimum take partial areas. So no matter what, I'm always making money on the trade, even if it's just a little bit. And that's the most important thing. Okay. Is that you make sure you're at least making a little bit every day, right? It's not really about making the big money as much as it is about just making the little money consistently. What the heck? I'm trying to show my screen. All right. And so let's look back at the dollar and euro. Let's look at euro now. Let's look at the dollar now. Dollar hit this level. All right. But does that look like it would help you? Right. Do you think that would help your trading, right? Where you have something that's just going to be automated for your trades. And again, it'll be you'll be able to use it on your phone, tablet, computer, it doesn't matter. It's going to be really quick, really easy to use. You set it up once and then it's good, right? So that's really going to be the biggest thing I think that's going to help you guys, because even the way the markets are, it's very hard to manually be accurate all the time. Like, I would be lying to you guys if I said that um, you know, I was able to make money manually today, because I wasn't. So because I had my manager in place, I actually was able to make the money, and then practically manage it perfectly. Okay, I was able to manage it perfectly. So it doesn't matter how quick the market moves, whether it moves in 1 second or it moves in 2 hours. It's always being managed accurately and precisely. And I think that's something that most people just can't do, right? It's not really, I would say, more so your strategy as it is your risk management on your trade, right? Your management skills as a trader. And this is what's going to kind of separate you, right, from where you are to where you need to be as far as trading, guys. It's not really the strategy. Everyone has a strategy. There's a billion freaking strategies out there in the world. All right. There's so many different strategies that you can trade. I'm not even claiming mine is the best strategy. I'm not even claiming that. Okay. Because I know traders who are even better than me. There's not a lot, but there are. Okay. So I'm just saying there's so many different traders out there with different styles, and we're all successful, right? So there is no just one way to skin a cat in this game. That's what you have to understand, right? So if there isn't just one way to win, then there has to be another variable that is holding people from becoming long-term profitable, right? And sustaining that longevity when it comes to trading. And the biggest deal is that they aren't able to manage their trades pristinely accurately every single time, right? It's very hard as a human being to manage the trade perfectly manually all the time, right? So even if you execute the trade live, you don't want to have to manually manage that trade live all the time, because when you do that is when the problems come in, right? And this is something that I've been teaching you guys, that I teach my students, right? Is that when you are trading, when, like, let's say you're in a winning position, how many times have you been hit with maybe 10 or 20 micro decisions in the market where you have to say to yourself, hey, dag, should I move my stop loss? Should I move my TP? Should I take partials here? Should I scale in? Should I not scale in? I'm up a couple hundred, but I can make 1,000. What should I do? I need more money, right? Like, everyone kind of goes through all of those emotions and questions in their head as they're trading. Would you guys agree? Put in the chat. Would you guys agree? Yes or no? I just need to know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay. But those are the biggest questions. Okay. Those are the biggest questions that's going to happen all the time with you. It's not really the winning trade, it's how you're managing your winning and losing trades. Right. So if you can kind of just think as a trader that, all right, if I can automate that, then by default, the rest of my trading problems should decrease exponentially because now you have a common denominator. Now you have something that you know, no matter what, no matter how you get in the trade, it's always going to perform optimally for you. So this is the biggest thing. It's the reason why, I've just been working hard behind the scenes to get this set up for you guys for next week. All right. So it is officially done and it's just in the beta testing stages, waiting. So it's just waiting for you beautiful people to test it out, to try it and test it out. All right. And there will be a trial so you guys can test it to see if you like it. All right. And you guys can let me know if it's going to help you. Okay. So there has been a lot of emails regarding the manager and everything. So that's why I'm kind of making the announcement. But I guess today was a good way to showcase it because I can see clearly how, you could have potentially not made any money, lost money, mismanaged the trade, whatever happened, because you maybe were greedy a little bit. Because you did shoot up 26 pips. Okay. So there's no reason why you should have just moved your stop loss to break even or taken profits. Right? Like there's really no reason why you should have lost the trade. Except if you just, I don't know, held it, didn't think it would drop. Right? Maybe you're just trying to do too much. Maybe you're trying to manage it on your phone instead of the computer. There's so many variables. There's so many times that I've messed up, winning trades. I've messed up my own winning trades before. So I understand what it's like. For sure. For sure, I understand, guys. So this is kind of what I'm thinking here now. I'm thinking the dollar is going to drop and then continue up. So let's wait and see. All right. But I'm glad you guys are getting value at least. Okay. Right. Randall said it's emotional damage. Yo, it is. It is, Randall. It can be like that, man. And coming from someone who's been trading for years and years, right? I'm telling you, the biggest thing for me, or the biggest transition for me, has been I'm able to manage my trades 100% accurately. I definitely couldn't say that before. I would manage my trades pretty well for the most part, pretty well. But to say I managed it perfectly every single time, no way. There was no way I was manually managing my trades 100% accurately every single time. So I would still mismanage my trades here and there, sometimes, right? But even just mismanaging your trade, let's say 20% of the time, that can be very detrimental to your bottom line as a trader, right? Because it can be that one trade that you kind of mismanage that messes you up, right? That throws your whole day off, your whole profitability off for the day or the week or your account, right? All it takes is just you mismanaging once or twice to kind of throw you off your game. So that's why I'm telling you guys, right? No matter how you trade, no matter what strategy it is that you take in this game, okay? It, like, the common denominator for everyone here is that you have to understand that your management of your trade has to be immaculate. Okay, your management. I don't care if you manually manage. I don't care if you get the trade manager or not. Okay. However, you're going to manage, I'm just letting you know it needs to be clear and it has to be efficient. Those are the two things that you need: efficiency, and it has to be clean. Okay. It has to be clear and concrete as to how you're managing each trade. You should know, okay, AU at 10 pips, I'm taking partials here, or AU at 10 pips, I'm moving stop loss to break even, or NAS after 30 points, this is what I do, or after. So you need whatever it is that you trade, you should know, what you're going to do at every interval of the trade. So it's not just about, okay, this is the entry, this is the TP. It's about, okay, what about everything in between? Okay. What about everything in between? Good job, Steph. Okay. So we'll kind of look at NAS and we'll see if there's a potential NAS play in 930. All right. And then I'll kind of head off of here after we look at NAS. And also, NAS is another instrument that, in my opinion, has to be managed extremely, extremely well. There's just no way around it. Like, you have to be able to manage it properly. If you are mismanaging the indices, you're going to be in for a world of hurt because they're not easy to manage. Okay. So that's what I realized, right? Is that the more volatile the pair, the better your management has to be, guys. So it's not necessarily that you can't trade these volatile pairs, right? So for a long time, I really never trade NAS or gold or stuff like that. And I still tend to not make them my primary trades. Even in my trading now, I definitely prefer to trade currency pairs over everything because I just think that they're way cleaner and you'll have way more consistency with those forex currency pairs. But as a secondary, you can trade indices and gold and stuff like that. But the reason why I tell most people to not trade those is because most people cannot manage it properly. When you really think about it, it's not that you can't analyze it properly. For the most part, people aren't managing it properly. There's a big difference. Okay. There's a very big difference. It's not that you can't see the moves, it's just you can't really manage the moves properly the way you should. So that's the biggest thing above all. All right. So I'm just kind of letting you guys know that I think that is why the manager is going to help everybody here. So I want you to um, just take it serious when it comes out next week. Well, it'll be for just testing, just for it'll be the early bird beta trial version, I guess, sometime next week, probably the end of next week. And I will go over it with you guys. I I will also do like live trading with it with you guys, so you guys can see it firsthand. How I use it, how it's used. Um, so it's one thing to kind of mimic someone's trades. It's another thing to mimic the management of the trade, which is the most important part. So that is why I have now created this system for you guys, this tool for you guys, right? You could have essentially, right? Let's just say AU, and I called the AU buy like all the way down here ish, right? On like the 5 minute chart, it was like, it was like up here, right? And I was like, okay, guys, you can buy, right? So it was somewhere around this area. I remember I called the buy after this 5 minute bullish engulfing here, right? It was something like right here, right? Now, once you had the manager, you just buy it, set your stop loss, 13 pips, set your TP, like 15 pips here, okay, to these highs here, 15 to 20 pips ish, right? Your parcels along the way. And it doesn't matter how quick or, or fast the market moves, you're always going to boom, hit it, manage it properly. Your stop loss is trailing, and there's no way you're losing, no matter how quick the market hits. Right? So it keeps you protected 24/7. And that's the biggest thing, guys. That's the biggest thing I realized with trading is it's really not about being super accurate. It's about being super immaculate with your trading, with your risk management. You see the difference? So it's like I have to now shift you guys. My goodness, I need some water. I have to now shift you guys as a whole, right? As traders and as people who um, want to take trading serious and want to be profitable long term. I'm now shifting everyone. Okay, instead of focusing on the strategy, which honestly is important. It's not hard to see. Okay, the strategies and how to win in the forex market, but more importantly, how to manage your trades. Now, there's going to be a lot of people out there who can, show you good strategies and give you signals and all that. That's great. That's cool. Okay. But if you're not managing those trades properly, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Right. So this is the biggest tool that I believe is going to transform your trading. If you don't have anything like this or something automated for your risk, which I believe mine is the best one out there. In 2023, this is going to be the year that your trading is going to transform because you're going to have something that you're always can rely on to manage your trades properly, right? So you are always now secure in your trades. Okay, you're always going to be secure, and that's the biggest thing is the security when you're trading. I wish I had this. I've been working on this for about a year, guys. So on and off, trying to make it perfect, and I finally got it done about a couple weeks ago. So even for me, this is a very big accomplishment. I feel that's going to help not just you guys go to the next level, but myself go to the next level because I've needed something like this for the very longest time. So it doesn't really matter your strategy as much as how are you managing your trade. That's it, right? So any questions? Any questions on that? We're gonna kind of watch NAS really quick at 9:30, and then we'll head out here. Yeah, Valita. I definitely have been working on it more than a year. Maybe maybe almost a year and a half, maybe two. I don't know. I've been working on it for so long. It's been hard. It it's to the point where I had to learn how to code and do it myself. And it'll work with any broker, Sheila. You can use it with any broker, and it will work for MT4 and MT5. uh, oh, I did. Did I butcher the name? Oh, what's up, Carva? I can't tell. It doesn't say karma, okay, in your username. It's all right. So I'm thinking, guys, that Nas is gonna drop the rest of the day as well too. So this is another potential move. Let me see. Here. Nas has potential. I'm gonna put my alerts right here. All right. Mhm. Oh snaps. My bad. Y'all couldn't hear me? My bad. Sitting there talking to myself. Not somebody with the you can't hear my light skinned voice. Not today. Not not like this. Not like this. Do you know where that's from? Matrix. Y'all know about the Matrix, man. What y'all know about that movie? Y'all young whippersnappers. Y'all don't know about the Matrix. I get it. It's back in my day, Keanu Reeves didn't play John Wick. He played Neo in the Matrix, Y'all wouldn't know about that. I get it. I get it. I get it. Tough crowd here. Tough crowd. You know what I'm saying? Tanya, Shelville, they don't understand. Tanya, they don't understand. Uh, they don't know what Constantine is. Come on, you're not a real Keanu Reeves fan if you've never watched Constantine. Yeah, the blue pill. You know, they're blue pilled up, Shelbell. They've yet to ingest the correct pill, and we'll let them rock. It's okay. But legit, my favorite actor is Keanu Reeves, y'all. Probably. Well, him and Leonardo are pretty top tier. He's in my top three. Yeah, Keanu's in my top three. Did y'all see the last John Wick movie? Michael, you guys seen the last John Wick movie? I just saw it actually. 9:30 takes so long. It takes so long that I'm just talking to y'all until this move happens. We're gonna wait. We're gonna talk about Keanu Reeves until 9:30 because he's legit one of the goats. John Wick was okay, guys. It wasn't even that good. But if you like John Wick movies, it's like you gotta watch it. Like come on. You gotta watch it if you're a Keanu Reeves fan or John Wick fan. But I think the other movies were better. The fourth one was like, it's time to wrap it up. Wrap up the series, guys. It's all right. You guys milked the entire franchise long enough. Here is the finish line, sir. You can cut it. Yeah, he is Aileen. Apparently, John Wick is dead. He dies on the fourth. Yeah, Shell is just. I like it too, KF. Kalita, I like it. I like it too. I can't do like it. I don't know. The fourth John Wick just didn't have plot to it. All it was is fight scenes, and more fight scenes. Like, have you guys ever seen like those kung fu movies and it's like just stupid and then like they just fight for no reason? It's like a dude walks out the bar, makes eye contact with another guy who walks out the bar. They both bump shoulders and then they look at each other, stagger, and then they start kung fu fighting out of nowhere. It's just like the craziest stuff. Like, yo, it's like, bro, you just bumped my shoulder. Oh, you must die. What? On guard. Okay, like that's what happens. Okay, like in John Wick, it's just, yo, they're just fighting for no reason. It's like, oh, you look at me wrong. Oh, okay, got to pull out my AK, shoot up the city. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carbo. I did spoil it, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, it's a spoiler alert. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Listen, he dies with honor and dignity. They had to end the series, okay? Because like, yo, I'm not watching the John Wick 5. I'm not. It's this isn't the Harry Potter series, sir. You don't need to go to like 8 movies with this. No. You could have just ended it at 2 or 3 and we would have been happy. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta do the one and done and let it be good. I in case how the blind man didn't get clapped quick. Yeah. How did a blind man was just killing everybody? He was a blind. Like, yo. Okay. And but it's different. It's not like Blind Man and Marco Polo. If you guys ever seen Marco Polo, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, great freaking Netflix series, okay? Highly recommend if you have time, Marco Polo. All right. But essentially there's like a monk in Marco Polo who's blind. He's like a Buddhist monk, Shaolin warrior. He's blind though. Okay. Back in those times, you could probably be blind and still kick somebody's ass. Okay, cool. How you gonna be blind in today's age with the bullets coming at you at 100 miles per hour, AK-47 shotgun, and you just don't die? You just Ray Charles to the bullets. You just don't see the bullets either, huh? Huh? I don't understand that. My man was blind with guns. I I'm confused. My brain is in a scramble. I let it go. I'm sorry for everyone who has not seen it, but I had to get that off my chest, apparently, because it was trash. Yep. Look, Karma said I'll be back at 9:30. Yeah, come back at 9:30. uh yes, everyone is asking me to critique Karma. We need an MK. Yeah, yeah, Mike. I think Mortal Kombat is fire. I think it is. We do need another one. They need to bring something like that back. That would be dope. Euro. Okay. Let me see here. Y'all don't like my John Wick rants? Really? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You just don't like the comedy, the commentary. That's wild. Okay, here we go. So let's see what happens here, guys, with Naz. All right, let's see what happens here. So it is hitting my level, which I wanted to do, and we're just gonna kind of wait here and see what happens. Because there's two things that can happen at this point, right? It could start to take out these highs and really go higher, or it can start to take out these lows and go lower. So really, uh, we're just gonna wait here to see how it handles this level, how it handles the zone. And this is kind of one thing that you have to realize with Nas is just being very patient, very, very patient. Okay, you have to be very, very patient. Very, very patient. Okay, so this is actually possibly a really good area to enter. Let's just kind of wait and see how it handles this area. we're gonna just wait to see how it handles this level. Because the way it handles this level will kind of tell us everything, right? So on the 5-minute chart, really how, in my opinion, NAS handles this level will really tell us if it's going to be bullish or bearish. So we're just going to kind of wait and see here. What it does. Okay, let's go to the 5-minute candle. So, still very indecisive, I would say. Still very indecisive. Let's see what the dollar's doing. Slowly dripping up. AU is looking pretty good. So these are no longer sells. This now is looking like this here. Potentially. So let's see how it handles this consolidation wedge pattern for AU. So I'm not in anything, guys. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, seeing if there's a second opportunity today to get in because the markets are still kind of early. So I'm trying to see if we have anything else that we could potentially get in. 115-minute to 30. Let's see what the dollar's doing. The dollar is now rejecting. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's look at it. Okay. Maybe that's supposed to get bullish now. All right. So as you guys can see, right, it's broken this area, broken structure. So this is why, again, you always have to just wait. You just always have to wait. Right? It is Friday. The dollar's kind of moving both directions, going down, up, then down. It's pretty volatile today. So things are moving. Right? You know, we only have maybe an hour and a half more left in the market today. So again, it's just about kind of being careful. Like for me, I already made my money today, so I'm very comfortable not taking any other trades, but I'm just looking to see if there's any really good setups for you guys, you know, as a second opportunity. And sometimes I do get in again a second opportunity, but I'm not really doing that right now. Okay. But for you guys who kind of were, I would say my NAS traders, if you can kind of measure it here, you see it kind of broke my fib levels here on the smaller level. I know some of you guys may not understand this, but for those who understand what I'm talking about, it broke my fib levels. So you can see clearly here, right? So as soon as it broke that, right, you know that it's no longer in the downtrend anymore, right? So this is why kind of using your fibs for entry levels and retracement levels are really critical because it'll help you kind of just show you when, all right, structure is broken or reversing. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So, um, hmm. With NAS, I'm not even sure now. If I'm really being honest, it could go both ways from here. It could easily now like sell off from here. It could do that. So there's a lot that could happen. Okay, a lot that could happen here because the dollar is in such a place that it could either go up or down pretty violently, if that makes sense, right? It could go down pretty hard because the overall trend is down. This is the first wave, and this would be the kind of the correction for that move, right? Or it could really consolidate and pop up pretty hard because it kind of stopped on it here, made the first impulse wave, and now we're kind of possibly on that second wave up with the news happening at 10 o'clock. So, right. So, there's two big possibilities. The market can go up or down from here on the DXY. So I want you to kind of just understand the dynamics of the overall macro view of the market. Let me show you before I kind of let you guys go. All right. If we kind of just look here at the overall trend of the DXY, right, it's been really, really drippy, right? You guys can kind of see that. So now, right, now it's kind of broken that channel here, as you can see, slightly, right? And that was indicative to news happening, okay? So now we're kind of closing out that macro view. You can kind of see now that, all right, now we're still, it's still overall bearish, right? It did pop out of the channel, but it's just the first wave, right? So this could just be a correction, continue down easily because it's just the first pop up out of that channel, right? But just as easy as it can kind of go down, if bullishness kind of just holds and doesn't really break lows here, then it can continue up for that 10 o'clock dollar news. So it's definitely really dependent on how it handles this consolidation here. How it handles this consolidation. Oops. On the dollar. Okay. That's really what we're waiting for. How is it going to handle this? So, all right. Now that is going up like crazy. Let's see here. So, I'm not in anything, guys. You know, NAS was a pretty decent buy after it kind of broke this structure here. So there was no sell engaged, right? Then it broke structure, broke levels, and actually got bullish. So definitely, obviously, there was a slight buy opportunity, but to me, it was just a little too risky. I didn't want to take it. Not playing with NAS, trying to mess up my profitable day. I'm not doing it. All right. I like super, super clean moves. So all right. All right, guys. But I mean, I'm pretty much done here. Any last questions? It didn't get uploaded yet, show? Okay, I'm gonna double check. I thought we uploaded it. We uploaded all the classes or the majority of them. I'm gonna double check. Karma's back now. You funny, Karma. To me, it still looks like AU still looks bearish. EU still looks bearish. In my opinion, guys, these look like potential sells, EU and AU. Potential. Let me see here. So, in my opinion, what you could do if you wanted to, guys, if you wanted to with AU, this is what you could do. You could put a sell stop at this area when it kind of breaks those lows, and it could be 10 to 15, maybe like a 1-to-1. Could be, because essentially you want to break out this wedge, okay, and you want to start to break structure, it's going to pull back and then continue. So DXY is, let me see, is doing what I want to do. It's popping up. So like AU and I believe EU. Let's see here. Here, TP1, TP2. It'll kind of look something like this. Possibly. With both these setups here, with AU, EU, something like that. With these possible setups. Let's see. Let's see, GU. GU can also be, is bearish, but I would wait for a pullback on GU. That's just me personally, because I just know how GU is. It's probably gonna pull up and then drop if it does that. So this is a bad entry for GU. But knowing GU, probably should pop up and then drop. I think that's what a lot of these pairs are going to do. They're going to pop up and then drop. So just be patient, guys. Just be patient first with these setups. I wouldn't get in yet. I'm not in any of these trades yet. So just letting y'all know. I'm just kind of showing you the potential setup if it does actually give me what I want, if it starts setting up properly. All right, so on the higher time frames, if it holds these levels here, because what we are essentially waiting for, guys, is just the rejection at the zone. Okay, if AU's bearish, it should not really break that level there. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for its retesting, but just like the 3 Rs, I'm waiting for the complete rejection first, and then I will sell it. Right. So I'm waiting for the complete rejection. It's retesting. Okay, cool. EU is kind of also not really retesting, but retracing. So again, nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed yet. All right. So we'll kind of wait for this 10 o'clock news and then I'll hop off here with you guys. All right. So we'll monitor the DXY and see what the DXY wants to do for the rest of the session. Whether it's going to break out that wedge, it's going to continue to consolidate, it's going to go down, it's going to go up. We'll kind of wait and see. All right, we'll kind of wait and see. All right, so we got like 5 more minutes. Uh, all right, give me like 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back at 10 o'clock so we can kind of watch. All right, we can kind of watch everything and see. We'll see what happens here. We'll even watch the ads as well. No problem, Steph. Steph said, yeah, Fridays aren't obviously the best days to trade, right? And so again, guys, early on around 8, we made our money for the day, honestly. I'm just looking at the markets because I'm just, a trader like that. Like I just like to always study the market. But, you know, catching the AU buy and EU buy, that's all I really needed for the day. I'm done. Anything else now is just extra for me. So I'm not really here to make more money. But if the setup presents itself and it's really good, then potentially I'll take it. But I'm not forcing myself for a setup at this point, right? It is Friday. The markets are going to die down in another hour, 2 hours. So if you don't see anything really soon, I would say in the next 10, 15 minutes, then there's really no point in getting in the market late around 11 or 12, right? There's really no point. Let's see what the dollar wants to do here. Right, so continuation, hit my level for AUDs. Boom, continue down. Right, look, dollar continue up. Let's look at EU. EU continue down. Boom, hit TP1. Right, even now, I didn't get in these trades. I forgot to put my sell stop. But really, I should have put my sell stop right here, which I was kind of showed you guys. And it's like, boom, you just take your little, 10 pips, 12 pips, be done. Like that's how you kind of got to treat the Friday. You just make your money, boom, you're done. Like it's got to be like that. Like you don't have to be super greedy on a Friday. That's really it. No, we're not doing the 4 hour session, Randall. We're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, my friend. Not today. Junior, the NAS training. Well, I have to revamp it honestly, but it is in the back office, so it should be there. I have to double check, but yes, the NAS chain will be there, so you can kind of have all the details of how I treat NAS specifically. And NAS, I think, is just super bullish. So I'm just not even touching it right now. So I've been staying away from NAS for the most part, guys, this whole week. It just has not been doing what I wanted to do. So I've really just been chilling. I've really just been chilling. As you can see, like with currency pairs, I could just boom, take my quick move, be done. Take my quick move, be done. And do that over and over and over, rinse and repeat. Not so much with NAS. You can't kind of rinse and repeat with NAS every day like that because sometimes it wants to do its own thing. Sometimes it will abide by your rules, and that's kind of just something I realized trading NAS. So I try not to prioritize it as my main pair because sometimes it can just jam you up, and I want you guys to understand that. So not just jam you up on a market side, but then also on the management side just as much. So TPs have been hit for both guys, for EU and AU. Just don't be greedy. Again, it's 10 o'clock. There's really nothing to really be greedy about. But as you can see here, right, the dollar held this consolidation here. and is kind of continuing to like this level up here, but it practically almost hit it. So it may just now stutter and really just consolidate for the rest of the day. That might be what it wants to do, which I believe is going to happen. So all right. So it's been amazing, guys. On the session with you all today, overall good session. Okay. And so hopefully, guys, you learned something, caught some pips, right? And no problem, Tamara. And what I'll do is next week. So just so you guys know, right, on next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will do YouTube sessions. On Tuesday, Thursday, I will do private Zoom sessions for everyone who's in TTA. Okay. So again, next week, every New York session. Okay. No problem, Roy. All right, Cheryl, no problem. And I'm going to just be working really hard this weekend to get the manager to you guys, right? That's really going to be the biggest thing. And then I have to do sessions, obviously, with you guys, to show you how to just use it in your everyday trading. So you guys can kind of get acclimated to it. But I promise you, once you have just one day to just test out and use it, you'll love it. And you won't ever want to not trade with it again. Seriously. Okay. And I'm so confident that you'll love it that I'm giving you guys a free trial just so you guys can test it out for a few days before even purchasing it. All right. Before committing to the purchase, anyway. All right. So I will catch you guys later. Love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. All right. See you guys. Peace.